to the tip. Let's go. Uh, it never gets old. At least for me, it never gets old. Love to see those claps in the chat and everyone pumped up here. Man, we'll get to the news in a minute here once Atari's ready, but maybe Diamond, congrats and sorry on the damn show live. It was great. I had my popcorn out. I was sitting on my couch watching on the big screen. Um, it was definitely great to have that for those of us who couldn't go to LA and see what you guys were seeing. I got to see a Kagami unboxed. It was great. Great work, guys. I hope you guys had fun doing it. Did you? Was it stressful or was it fun?
All right. Okay. So first of all, hello everyone. I'm a bit low energy, but I'm trying to get as much energy as I can to go through this
Don't
day.
hurt yourself.
And yeah, like it was a bit of both. I have to be honest. I slept terrible the both of the nights that I was in LA. The first night because I missed my flight. That yes, so that happened to me. I missed my flight the day that I had to fly to LA, and I had to stay at the airport for like 3 more hours waiting for me to board another flight after that.
In New York?
In New York, yeah, because I
Oh,
have like I live close to LaGuardia, so every time I have to travel somewhere, I choose LaGuardia, and I'm just it's like
same.
15 minutes drive from where I'm from to from where I live. But this time it was JFK, and I was like, okay, yeah, of course,
Oh,
I will. Let's put like at least consider 1 hour just to reach the airport, consider this amount of time, and I got there in time according to my schedule, like according to what I thought. Once I got there, it was like impossible. Like the line for security check was like the craziest I've ever seen. So I think I was like 1 hour and 10 minutes in line for the security check.
whoa, that's a
Yeah.
nightmare.
And yeah, I didn't make it. I didn't make it. And everybody was complaining. I couldn't even cut
Wow.
the line because everybody was complaining that they were also missing the flight. So you're like, okay, I'm missing the flight too. So why should I let you pass? You know, we all want to pass. So it was kind of a
Oh
problem
man.
like that. Yeah, exactly. So I missed the first one. The second one, I had to wait until the last second to get on the plane because I was in standby and I didn't even know if there was a spot for me. Then last second before they closed the gate, they called my name. We have a seat. Come, and I was like just running to into that airplane because yeah, I really couldn't wait to get to LA to get this thing going. So yeah, a lot of stress because of that, but also because obviously it was the first time for all of us doing something like this. We have done a ton of live streams, as you know, but nothing. It's like it's not the same. It's just not the same to be there. We were talking, and we had the camera in front, and all around it there were so many people. Like especially when we were unboxing the Kagami, I was looking behind the camera, and there were so many people around, and I was like, "Oh my God, what is this?" When I'm at home with my computer streaming, it's just a completely different thing. It was obviously a bit stressful. I was anxious, but wow, it was worth it.
You,
It was
you
awesome.
guys, you didn't even seem nervous to me. I don't know. You guys look like naturals up there. You got enough reps in by this point, but yeah,
Oh,
you
thank
didn't
you
even
so
seem nervous if
much.
you were.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
wasn't nervous during the stream, I have to be honest. Like I was nervous before the stream and the first, let's say, 5-10 minutes. Then after the first 5-10 minutes, I was like, looking in the eyes like Atara, Diamond. It was us. It was like whatever, let's do what we always do, like we know what we're doing. And I just calmed down from there and just kept going. Anyway, it was the community, also seeing all these nice beautiful faces around us of people that we know, of people that support. It was so nice. So yeah, I think that helped a lot to calm down and just do this for the community and for the people like you that were watching from home.
We appreciated it. All right, before we get to Diamond here, Atari, are we ready to do a little news update? Let's go. This is your New Tokyo News Update. I'm Alfalfa. New Tokyo Electric Company has announced they have finished the rejuvenation of the former super secret command center site. The highway has been restored and a plaque was left reading, "This freeway pass made possible under the auspices of the New Tokyo Rejuvenation Initiative." This prompted a response from the record-setting artist Beeple on Twitter. In response to the tweet, Beeple said, "Eyes emoji, eyes 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 emoji, and one final eyes emoji." People also devoted this past Thursday's every day to the New Tokyo Electric Company, stating, "Thank you for your patience." This week, members of the 10KTF community gathered in Los Angeles to pick up their Kagamis and comfy hoodies. The location of the party was at the last minute announced to be P La Pizza, the very location that 10KTF legend Non-Fungible Kent had included in the team scavenger hunt put on by the OGs. In other news, an earthquake with a magnitude of 7.5 was detected in Los Angeles on Thursday afternoon. Scientists have traced the seismic event to the first meeting of community members Diamond Hands and A-Bomb. Researchers believe the combined power of their thimble tattoos created the event that sent aftershocks as far as the East Coast. And in our main story, Kagamis were given out during the event. Unboxed live on the Damn Show, the Kagami box also contained a fold-up paper Wagmi-san. But more importantly, a note from the missing man himself was included. It reads, "Dearest Grald, contained within is not merely the memories of one craftsman, but the reflection of our shared story so far. Most of all, it is a looking glass that shows how friendships, old and new, have brought me unexpected joys and will continue to sustain me through all seasons, whether the cold of winter or the warmth of summer. Thank you all for being here with me. Now let us share another cup of tea." This has been your New Tokyo News Update. I'm Alfalfa. All right, Diamond, do you have a Kagami in your possession right now?
No, mine's coming with everyone else's in a week or
Okay, you didn't
so.
pick yours
But
up.
I've been on
I saw
OpenSea.
maybe
I've been on OpenSea for that 5 minute fucking reel on that bad boy. Checking it out. Checking it out.
a lot of memories in that reel. Maybe I saw your tweet, so I know you are in possession of a Kagami. Are you looking at Kagami as we speak right now?
Yeah, it's right next to me, and I want
Oh
to
my
say
god.
hi.
Hi to maybe's Kagami. Yeah, so much
So many
FOMO. I'm
people
holding
like
on.
connected to that specific Kagami. You have no idea how many DMs I received after the stream where people were like, "Oh my god, I was so scared for your Kagami. I was expecting it to fall from that table like any moment."
I was
Like
nervous
what?
too. Because thank you for unboxing your Kagami for everyone to see. We appreciate it. But yeah, I was nervous. I'm already nervous for the Kagami I haven't even got yet being broken. I don't know how many replacement calls Hideaki wants to receive from us after damaging the long-awaited Kagami. But man, so pumped to see it. On the stream. I'm really looking forward to seeing it in person. Gucci Cheetah, I should pin that. Did a really good unboxing video of it as well. Let me pin that as well. But yeah, supposedly within 2 weeks, I'm gonna have my own here. I can't wait. It looks really cool. Touching it, turning it on. Does it? Was it what you expected? Maybe Diamond.
I can go first. Like, yes, it was kind of what I expected. Um, I was expecting, yeah, high quality item, and it definitely is. I like also the size is not too big, not too small. You can easily fit it even in a small New York City apartment. So I was like, okay,
Yes.
great. It's not too big because I think that the proportion with Wagmi-san and in the picture that we saw that he's holding it looks like it's a big thing, but it's actually kind of a bit smaller than that. So yeah, and it's very nice to see it, to see all the reel going over and over, all these memories. And yeah, when it turns off, it's a mirror and it looks pretty stylish as well. So yeah, I like it off as well, to be honest.
So a very usable mirror that we can see ourselves in. as well.
Hey, maybe Wagumi-san's hands are just really tiny. Maybe have you thought about that?
Or he is tiny in general.
He's a tiny man. Yeah.
uh, the size of a coda, maybe. Who knows? Um, Man, yeah, it was so great. And by the way, anyone who was in LA or has questions for people who were in LA, please feel free to request and come on up. I would love to hear your stories from this event as well. Um, all right. What else do I have so many questions I want to ask
I
you
have a
guys.
funny story that
Um,
I want.
yes,
I wanted
please.
to share it. Okay,
Please
so
do.
there was also the Grateful Space going on before, and they were talking about Atari, that it was just changing microphones and doing a lot of technical stuff. A funny story about that is that the first time that Atari left the stage, let's say, to go to pick his hoodie, he forgot to turn off our mics. And exactly, and he left me and Diamond with our mics that were on, and Diamond realized that. He looked at me and he made this face like, shh, the mics are on. And like, what? And A Bomb shows up right in that moment, and I was like, no, what do we do? Like, this is a problem, because now the earthquake is gonna happen, right? And I was like, and our mic are on, and we don't know what to do, because I still didn't understand how to actually navigate that. And then during the evening, I understood by myself how to turn them off. Like, we were kind of helping each other out to fix that problem. And it was funny, because I was in this like paranoid situation where, and Abel was there. I was like I wanted to say hello as well, but we had the mics on, so me and Diamond, we were just laughing, but trying not to laugh hard because of the mics. Just things that happen. It was live. It was
Amazing. I,
fun.
I love seeing A-Bomb on that live stream there. I loved when Atari, you guys were walking through the crowd, kind of like, oh, here's Francois. At one point, though, Atari, I did hear you. I think you thought you saw Bob Majan, which was hilarious, and then you were like, "There's Bob
Yes.
Majan." Oh, anywhere?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It looked like
he,
Bob
he he was in
Majan.
Brooklyn with me, so I was about to be shocked if you saw him there. It would be amazing.
I was gonna say one more thing on exactly related to maybe story. I go get my hoodie, and I have the moment with NTEC spokesperson, and I'm walking back, and and I don't think that maybe and Diamond realized that I was already walking back, and I see Diamond, A-Bomb, and Tarantula in like this giant group hug. It's like three humans just melded onto each other, and the camera's walking. It's behind me, and I'm walking by them, and I'm like, I hope they see me, that I'm back. I hope that they recognize we're back on live.
Hey, group hugs are
um,
the fucking best. I got hell of them this weekend. Shout out to everybody getting down on the groupies out there. That's what's good. At the end, I don't know. Yeah, there's a few more stories coming your way, y'all. Some wild shit ended up happening.
I was gonna say one more thing. So at some point when we walked out into the line, I had this moment where, because when we went live, I can't hear anything that's on the live stream. So I don't know if everything is all good with the audio or anything like that. So I just have to trust that like the process we put in place, that everybody can hear us. But at some point in the line, I handed off to maybe or Diamond, I can't remember who, and I ran back, put on my earphones, made sure that I could hear them properly and everything was all good. Because I had this moment of like, oh my god, imagine they're just watching us and there's no sound, and I'm like, that'd be so bad. And so I just had to like rest my paranoid brain for a second, make sure it's coming through all good, and then jump back in.
Oh man, I love it. And Diamond, I'm not going to forget that you just said there are some crazy stories, and I expect you to share them before 4 p.m. today. But speaking of A Bomb, first up to the stage is our friend A Bomb. A Bomb, I felt the aftershocks all the way here in New York City. How are you? How was me and Diamond, and how was going to the event and seeing the Grail?
Well, first of all, hello everyone. Jeez, I didn't know we shook the earth, but hey, I can't be surprised, right? That's what Grail does. We show up and we show out, bro. Man, it was just like I don't know, like I'm almost like it's almost like it didn't even hit me, right? Like I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Like I finally get to meet Diamonds, and now like I'm even more emotional afterward. I'm like, damn, that actually happened. That's fucking nuts, man. Like that, like I'm just blown away, bro. Like it was a really fun experience. It was just really cool. Shout out to the damn show and everything they did. I know you guys worked hard. I know the entire team worked hard. So just seeing y'all put it in, put in the work. Shout out to you guys because that stuff ain't easy. And welcome maybe to LA. Lights, camera, action, baby. You got to get it going. You know what I mean? Just like when it hits, it hits. So good on you guys for showing up and just showing out. And I don't know, man. There's a bunch of crazy shit that happened that night. I'll say that.
Wow. The anticipation grows. A lot of people talking about crazy things without anyone telling what the crazy things
Hey,
are.
there's some real, like, if you know, like you had to have been there is what I want to say. Like just
No,
being there, like,
not
was
allowed.
alpha in itself. Like I'm not even playing, y'all. It was seriously the most mind-blowing experience. Like, I don't know, getting to see the community, kicking it with everybody, Mitty. I mean, just everybody. I could go off. There's a long fucking list, right? Even I don't know, like people I didn't even expect to see, right? And it's just bang, yo, what's up? And I don't know, the moments, the memories, it really was, I mean, absolutely fire. And then like the party that kept going after the party as well. Like,
Okay,
oh my
how
fucking,
late did you stay up
oh my fucking
on
God,
Thursday
y'all.
night?
Oh my fucking God. Like if you, it was one of the most incredible things. All right, so I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna have my little moment here. Sorry, y'all. So like we're sitting there, right? And like the party had ended, right? And then all of us grailers, you know us, we were going to find another little spot. A-Bomb's like, oh, I think I know this little spot around the corner here, not too far. And I'm like, dude, let's find a little dive bar and let's just go like kick it low key. Let's go do grail shit, you know? And so like Grail ends up heading out, and then like, what do you know? But like the fucking We Knew squad rolls in, like the whole fucking team, y'all, people included.
Eyes emoji, eyes emoji, eyes emoji, eyes
And we
emoji.
just got to hang out and like we were all sitting in, like, it was just such a vibe, right? Like people kicking it, laughs, little circles, little groups everywhere. It was something truly special to like behold, and not just because I'm a full scale cultist 10K TFer. It was like this is the power of community. This is what it is. And like just looking around, I was having this moment like, for the longest time, I've said, we can't all make it if we don't all make it together. And like I've meant that like about the community level, like all of us as community members. That's how we have to get down. And I had this moment while I was sitting there, like kicking it, and Hideaki was right next to me, and it was just like I look over and I'm like, no, like when we look back in 5 years, all of us, the team included, the community, everyone, we're all gonna say, damn, don't you remember the times when? Like, wasn't that so fucking cool? And well, I just, being a true fan, being dedicated to the growth of what's going on here, the opportunity that the team, I mean, gave to us at the damn show, y'all. Like those are coming for all of us, all that shit. Like it's, I don't know, it's gonna be something really special, and just to see the way that like, I don't know, like low key, like I've been to a lot of events, right? And y'all know I'm a Beeple fucking head, right? Like that motherfucker's the GOAT. And just to be able to like, nobody was bothering him. He just had his own space, his own place, and I thought that was something that was really fucking cool. And like, it takes a community that like knows to get down, if just really low key shit. It was one of the most coolest times I've had in a really long time. And I just feel really lucky to be able to soak that in with everybody. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that piece. Like it's not just us at the community, it's the team too. This is what co-creation looks like, y'all. It's gonna be something fucking beautiful when we all get done with it. I love y'all.
So well said. Man, this was supposed to help my FOMO. My FOMO is only growing the longer the
Oh,
space goes from not being
and then
there.
and then at the end of the night, right? Like I had a couple drinks, right? Like not a bunch, just I think I had 3 drinks, but like it'd been a long day, and so like I had a little bit of a buzz going, right? And so like at the end of the night, like everybody's getting ready to take off. I'm like, all right, everybody, group hug, everybody get together, come on, right here, come on, everybody get in here, and like we just had a nice big fucking group hug out front, and like I don't know, I fucking love group hugs, y'all. That's all. That's it. Group hugs are the best.
I love it. I'm very sad to not have been able to participate in a group hug, but back to what you were saying about the team, though, man. Yeah, it's just great how every time there is an in real life event, or people hang out with the team, or Figgy or Trevor, whoever it is, like everyone comes back from that like the alpha is the team is awesome. You know what I mean? Like whatever other alpha you got, you're like, oh wait, this team is very dedicated and very smart, and like they have ideas and a whole plan. Like it's great. And yeah, what you're saying about looking back, like even the fact that we can already look back at memories like a year ago, like imagine what it could look like in 2 or 3 years from now. I mean, who knows? Like it's so wild. That this has all happened from this. Every time I think back on it. PGM, my friend, thank you for being patient there. I see you waiting. We'll get to Kid A after you and A Bomb as well. PGM, how you doing? I'm guessing you were not in LA. Were you suffering from deep case of FOMO like me?
I've stayed up all night, or actually until the morning at 7:30 a.m. my time. I'm in Athens. For those that don't remember, so I watched the whole live stream from the damn show. Thank you,
Wait, you
Atare,
stayed up all night?
Maybe
Wait,
Diamond
what?
Hands. Yes,
What
right.
time was
I
it
stayed at
in Greece?
7:30 a.m. when
So instead of
well,
going to bed at 11 and waking up at 7, you stayed up all night because you were so excited for the damn
look,
show. I love it.
usually I sleep at around 2 and wake up at 7. But yeah, I went straight. I took my daughter to school, then catched up on a couple of hours of sleep. Yeah, exciting times. A lot of speculation still because of the event. To be honest, I have two questions, and that's why I raised my hand. First off, I'd like Atare to tell us once again what the NTEC spokesperson told him when he was about to pick up his mutant hoodie. That's the one thing. And I would like to ask anyone who has received, or everyone who has received their Kagami, whether there was a charger included with their Kagami. Because, you know me, I love to speculate. So yeah, these are my two questions.
Okay, so the big thing, and I think what you're looking for is he claimed that he and NTEC made the hoodies and the Kagamis, and I'm like, whoa, you're taking credit for Wagmi-san's work. No, man, and I called him sus right on live. I was like, you're pretty sus right
Yes,
now, my
yes.
guy. You are pretty sus. So that's the big thing that he told us. That I'm like, sketchy.
But question: the NTEC spokesperson was of Asian origin, not too tall, but young.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Wait, if you guys tell me you met young Wagme, I'm gonna lose my mind.
No, just speculating. You know, I love
I
my
see.
crazy theories.
I see where you're going with this. I mean, hold
There's
on.
time travel.
I've
Hold
been
on.
saying NTEC
What
is
if,
sus since day one. And I was also saying, when is Wagmi-san from day one? Just saying. I don't know. I
what if
just
he's,
believe that he's a man of honor and he's our favorite craftsman. And I just believe he may have went back in time, founded NTEC, and he's now the president of NTEC and still hiding.
whoa, yo, that'd be great. Wow. Okay, you're blowing my mind. That'd be crazy. What I'll say is, if there is no time travel, then could that be Wagmi-san's grandson? I know Beast and Grateful Ape were saying I'm Wagmi-san's grandson. I don't think that's fully true.
Something like
But what if he
Rishi's
is?
niece or nephew? Or I mean, we have
Yeah,
lots of relatives and other generations, right?
yeah, exactly.
We are speculating about those.
Exactly. So
Okay,
that's interesting.
but
A-Bomb, do you
and
have
also
something to comment on that? I saw you got your hand up there.
Wait, as far as the NTEC spokesperson or what?
Sure. Whatever reason you were raising your hand.
Oh, I was I wasn't raising my hand because of that, but yeah, I was literally just telling everyone, first of all, stay away from the A bombs that they were serving because those are definitely going to give you the runs, no question. I didn't have any, so but I I know. Secondly, I wanted to just like point out what, because you're asking and no one's giving you any of the crazy stories up here, Alf. So one of the crazy stories
Yes, we can
is
trust you. I love it.
Yeah, I went up to Beeps, and right off the bat, I was like, "Yo, dude, can you sign this hoodie that I got?" And he first of all was like, "What is this? Like, what do you like?" And Figgy starts telling him like, these are the hoodies, and he's like, "How many of these are made?" And he's like, "Thousands," and he's like, "Thousands with this one character on it?" And Fig's like, "No, each one is a one of one." He's like, "Oh my god," he's kind of freaking out about it. So first of all, like, I wanted to, and Gucci, I want to shout out him so much because first of all, he gave me the fucking Sharpie that was used, and for everyone else, so everyone needs to buy Gucci a beer every time you see him if your hoodie was drawn on, because that was his Sharpie that did that. Secondly, he pointed out like some of this information, which we're going to get into in a recap of this event on speculation stuff. We're trying to figure out a date right now. So, but the concept that Beeple was sort of disconnected from a lot of this stuff was interesting. And I just want to lay that out there that like, we thought Beeple, we're going to get Beeple PFPs with Kagamis and all that. Like there's some stuff there that we're going to unpack and kind of get into just to maybe humble ourselves and maybe just kind of bring in some more grounded speculation and all that. But the crazy thing that happened was Beeple making the very first 10K TF one of one physical Beeple by just going to town on this hoodie of mine. And it was, I don't know, it was just a fun interaction, man, because he starts drawing it. He's like, "Can I draw on it?" I was like, "No, you can't draw on it." I was like, Of course you can fucking draw on it, man." So he starts going to town, and from there, like we're just talking, just bullshitting a little bit. I'm telling him don't do this and don't do that on the hoodie, and of course he's like telling me to fuck off. So it was just a good old good old moment. But I'm still kind of shell shocked by that whole situation. Figgy, this is alpha because I haven't really told many people this. I've told probably like maybe 5 people this. But Figgy came up to me at the end of the event, and we're just kind of talking, about what happened. And he's like, "Well, congratulations, you got a physical Beeple. You're holding like $30 million." And I was just kind of like, "Wait, what? What?" So obviously, I got some plans for
Abam,
this.
we appreciate you announcing that you're giving away that hoodie on this very live stream today. We appreciate you coming on and offering that. Such a dedicated
Everybody
community
retweet the
member.
room right now. Y'all know what it is. Huge giveaway. Let's do it right now.
People one of one worth $30,000 appraised by Figgy himself.
No, he said 30 million. So I was like, "Oh, okay." And that's the thing too. Like, I literally called an LA appraiser like the next day, and I had a conversation with her, and she's like, "What are you trying to appraise?" I was like, "A Beeple physical one of one," and she's like, "What?" And she's like, "You have a Beeple physical?" I was like, "Yep." And she's like, "And it's a one of one." I was, "Yep." She's like, "Can you send me images of this?" And yada yada yada.
She was like, "I don't have enough zeros on my keyboard to give you the price."
Yeah, I was like, "Okay." So, and she's like, "Do you have a certificate of authentication?" Jesus. And I was like, "No, but I have a video of him making the piece. Will that do?" And she's like, "Yep." So, it's just nuts, man. Like,
Wait, so you're for real getting it
I
appraised?
love the way that he came
yeah.
up at first and said, "I've got the very first one that he did, y'all. Just to be clear, setting the market value." You know what I'm saying? I
Hey,
love
baby,
it,
I
bro.
know
Let's
about fine
fucking
art.
go.
So,
Yeah, that's it.
bro, if you have the numbered, if you
Let's
have any
fucking
numbered
go.
of the kaijus or the wee news or the whatever the Wagnisan itself, like you need to understand if you're in the art world. I have a couple buddies who are in the fine art world, so they helped me
How
in
many
this, and
Genesis
they
items is
said
it
the
going for? That's what I want to know.
millions.
Fuck, man.
There ain't enough Genesis to even
Fuck.
cop
Hey,
this baby.
Bob. Breaking my heart, baby.
No, but like the lower the number on your print or the one like piece that you have, the more exclusive and the higher value it is. So that being said, like if you can attest to that and you actually have proof of that, that does raise the value. Like if Banksy does a print and he does 100 of these prints, the very first one that came off that line is automatically, because it has the 1 of 100 written under it. That's the highest quality, or not even highest quality, it's the highest value because it was the first one off of the line. So yeah, I'm gonna take the Gucci Oni from that Oni. I'm gonna take the Core IP Oni that made all that stuff, and I'm gonna group it. I'm gonna chip the sweater, and I'm also gonna combine every 10 KTF asset that's ever been crafted with that Oni. And we're gonna just start a bidding war at Sotheby's or some shit like that.
Attaboy.
We're gonna see what goes down.
Attaboy. I love it. You've got me inspired, man. I'm gonna have to ask Mike to sign my ass cheek and raise my personal value. You know what I'm saying? I'm
There
going to
we
the
go,
moon,
baby.
baby.
Have him sign it
Let's
under the
go.
thimble.
Man, yeah, sign under that thimble and tattoo over that. Diamond, you're already a 1 of 1, but your value would increase by at least 17% due to by my
Let's
calculations.
fucking go. That's what I'm saying. Send me to Uranus, people. By signing my, let's not go there. Let's just leave it right there. We're good. We're good.
All right, we got Kid A who has been patiently waiting to speak. Kid A, I heard you were at the event. Is that true?
Oh, yes, sir. I was there, had a great time. Super, super cool meeting everyone. I a couple funny stories, but one for PGM, I did not get a power source with my Kagami. My Kagami is dead. It is currently a mirror, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful mirror, but there is no power. I don't know. We need some power over here. But it's a beautiful piece. But one funny story I wanted to kind of share that only a couple people witnessed. Towards the end of the night, as they were kind of prepping to kind of start loading up the truck, I was out in the back alley party, which is currently, actually not currently, but it was a back alley party. It was amazing. It was at a pizza place, but the party was in the back alley. And I was in the back alley and I saw Keegan and Bam Bam kind of chatting. And then the back of the alley, past them, there was this man sitting kind of on the side, smoking. He was actually kind of sitting on whatever, the back alley, dressed in black, looked like Wagmi-san, 100%. Sitting there, gray hair, balding, didn't have the glasses. There were no glasses with him, but he was sitting back there. And I remember mentioning to Keegan and Bam Bam both at that same time, is that Wagmi-san? And they both looked back and chuckled. Bam Bam kind of jumped up in a fun, kind of crazy way and ran to Figgy and said, Wagmi-san is here. Jokingly, it was completely a joke. It was totally random, but it was one of those moments where I wish I had taken a photo to add to the lore of all of the speculation that we're all enjoying so much. But just wanted to kind of share that cool moment that Wagmi-san was spotted in the back alley.
Well, we've had sightings of young Wagmi-san and old Wagmi-san so far in this space. Amazing.
Quite amazing. And it was only Keegan and Bam Bam and obviously Figgy at the moment that witnessed that. But obviously it was unrelated to the event. But it was a cool moment just being just immersing ourselves and myself into season 1 was amazing. Season 2 has begun and immersing myself into that fully. It's so meta and it's so great and had a great time. Nice to see everyone as well.
Amazing. I love it. Wait, has season 2 started? Do we know? Do we have is there any alpha you guys could give us? Did everyone at the party find out season 2 started besides me? A-Bomb?
Well, I don't think season 2 has started, but they give Life is Good a shout out because they called the alpha on the Mintage thing. If anyone is wondering what Mintage and 10KTF collab was going to happen, those were the giveaways, and the damn show got to give them away. So that was super sick. And shout out to whoever got those threads. Glass, bro, Glass made me a 1 of 1 piece, a glass piece with a pearl opal in it. And side note, I got my fiance a black opal for an engagement ring. So that motherfucker knew something, all right? And I just got to also give a shout out to the general who is leaking mad amounts of alpha on where the actual location was before it even went down. So he's in the CIA of Wagmi-san. So watch yourselves. But yeah, bro, it was epic.
Dude, no, hey,
yeah,
I got to meet, sorry. I got to meet General's family. It was fucking amazing, y'all. We got some amazing shit going on in 10KTF. Like the way we get down, I don't know, it's pretty crazy. And that being said, shout out to Kent, and Brandstorm. Like the team worked that location where we went. That's the spot where they built I mean we did the scavenger hunt, right? So Kent and Brian Storm, they threw down the scavenger hunt with guesswork, and y'all, they sent the team to that location. The team built it back out to where that's where they hosted that party. You get what I'm saying? So like the interplay here, the way that, like, I don't know, it's crazy. There were A bombs on the menu you could get. You could get maybe not pizza, like the team, it just operates
Yeah, what were the
at a different
community?
fucking level. It's crazy, y'all.
What were, yeah, let's
Yeah, we
let's
have
talk about
to.
that for a second. What were some of the other community like references that were at this party? I saw a picture. There's a maybe pineapple pizza, right? And an A bomb drink.
Yeah, it's just like I think we have to go through all the shout outs possible for the community that like but in general, not only what the team did, but also what community members did for this event. Like let's remember Maggie that she helped us with the giveaway and she created these amazing templates for like so many different communities, so many different collections, like they were
I'm rocking it
amazing.
right now.
Exactly the one that you have right now, but she did it for WoW Oni, she did it for Renga, I saw for Wizards, like incredible. So thank you so much, Maggie. Thank you so much, Reverie, because Reverie is the tailor of New Tokyo, and she created all these amazing templates for people to dress up their PFPs in business casual. I want to say thank you so much to Brannon that brought his amazing camera to take pictures, videos, or whatever like content on the event. Thank you so much, Brandon. I can't wait to see those pictures. And it's just like you go to a party and you're also doing something that helps everyone. So obviously that's great. I also wanted to remind to say thank you to Modest for cutting the cake. It was an amazing moment. I don't know, like I don't know what you were able to see, understand from home, but like for us,
I saw him cutting it on the live stream, but I didn't know it was suddenly it kind of cut to him, and he was cutting it under the pressure of camera lights.
it was such a funny moment. Like I'm so happy that he got to do that. But yeah, and if you look at the cakes, you can see all of the logos for the different shows. So you can see 10KTFM, you can see Speculation Alley, you can see Wack Me Podcast. You can, like, guys, I'm gonna remember them all, but all of the different. Uh,
The debut of the New Tokyo News logo on that cake
of
too, as
course,
well.
yeah.
More to come.
Yes. So yeah, no, just wanted to say these things before I forget, and for sure I forgot things, but I hope people are gonna jump in and remind us of other amazing community members and stuff that we saw there. Obviously, the menu with A bombs and the maybe not pizza that maybe not I tried. I'm not gonna tell you that, but but yeah, no, everything was amazing, and this community is so amazing. So thank you all for making this event even better that it could be, because every one of you is super special, and yeah, it was great because of that mostly.
Yeah.
Very well said. The FOMO grows. Go ahead, Diamond. Then
Hey,
we'll get to the man with the knife himself, Modest.
Bobby looked just like fucking people. It was fucking hilarious, y'all. Did the same exact suit, same fucking blue sweater. You know what I'm saying? Bobby, fucking great meeting you. Kicking it with Nana. Get down, Modest and Mrs. Modest. Y'all are fucking amazing. Thank you so much. Uh, we're not yeah, just fucking incredible night. I mean, I could go through the whole list. Web3 Gatsby flew in from Spain, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just crazy, and it's like that every time. Midi, I got to meet Bonsai Nate. Bonsai Nate's like fucking y'all. There's not a lot of people that I meet. I'm like, damn, you're tall. Like I had that moment with Bonsai Nate for sure. Just a fucking getting down with the homies, being able to hang out. It was just really fucking cool, y'all. It's really what it's all about, we can't make it to all events, and we always get FOMO when we're not there. But that's what we were just trying to do, is try to bring everybody as close to the event as we can if you can't be there, and that's something cool. And that's the immersive pieces, and shout out to the team at Yuga, 10KTF and the We Knew, I don't know, just seeing all the work they put in, y'all, to creating the sauce. It's super. I mean, I'm incredibly humbled. They work so fucking hard, and we're just really lucky, y'all. I feel really fucking lucky. Yeah, that's all. But yeah, Bobby, you fucking legend, man.
Bobby, you coming? We got Bobby coming up. Wait, let's get to
I did
Modest
get a
first,
picture
Bobby.
of it.
One
Can you
sec.
hear me?
Yes, and yeah, I did see that picture of you at Bevo. All right, let's get to Modest real quick, and then I'll pin that, and let's bring Bobby up here. Modest, we were just talking about cutting the cake. Good job. Did you have to cut the cake for everybody at the entire party? Like, did you just have to work for the rest of the night? How did that work?
No, I guess as NTEC says, everyone gets one slice. So I cut it, Bam Bam grabbed the knife from me, and that was like, no, that's your slice of cake. And then there was someone else who came in. I think someone did a video of it, but this guy cut the cake. Like he cut the entire cake, or one of the entire cakes in like 10 seconds. Like the dude was like a Shih Tzu knife. Am I saying that right? I don't know. Like just fucking beast, man. And like literally at first I felt good about it. I cut it because I kept asking. I was like, am I doing it right? Is there like there's a wrong way and a right way? And I'm like, well, I don't fucking know either way. So just am I cutting it right? And I thought I had, and then this guy, 10 seconds later cuts another cake in literally 10 seconds. And everyone looked at me and was like, yeah, I guess you did it the wrong way. And I was like, oops.
It looked good on my TV. I can tell you that much. I didn't know. I didn't know you were cutting. You were not cutting with the grain on the cake from the YouTube stream.
Everyone said they were like, you cut a huge slice. I was like, guys, I was just trying to show that I could actually cut a cake in the lines. Like honestly, it wasn't about the slice. It was just trying not to make an idiot of myself. And I think at one point Atari was like, do you have anything to say? And I was like, oh shit, I was not ready for that question. I want a flamethrower. And I could see Atari was like, you idiot. That's what you're giving us. And I'm like, dude, on brand, but fair. Like fair. I will say this: it was a blessing. That sounds so bad, but it was awesome to just hang out with all of y'all. Like my life has been utterly busy. I think all of our lives have. 2023 seems like it just came with a bang, especially in real life, and so it's so harder to be on the Discord and stuff. And this event, it was funny. I saw some people kind of fudding it. They're like, "That's it," and it's like, "Well, hold on, you've missed it. The whole point of 10KTF is to bring people together." And that event was badass because it created an immersive engagement and opportunity to bring us all together. And so shout out to the damn show. Y'all worked so hard. Like I have no idea how y'all did like 3 hours on air on camera going. I can't even imagine. Like I multiple times I looked over and I was just like utterly impressed. So seriously, and the fact that y'all didn't just pass out the moment it ended, like that we all got to hang out a little bit later, it was really cool. And shout out to the team for even providing that because it meant a lot.
I have another shout out to do, like now that you modest. Thank you so much for everything you said. It's like I appreciate it so much because it was kind of hard work for real. I have to say, after it is like after we closed the stream, I went to the restroom and I just stayed there for like 10-15 minutes in silence by myself. And at one point, Joss, Abam's fiance, she gets in and she's like, "Oh wow, you're here." I'm like, yeah, I'm just hiding, and like please don't think that I'm a weirdo. And she was like, oh no, of course not, I get it, I absolutely get it. So she was like very comforting, and I'm happy that she walked in at that moment. So I just needed like 10-15 minutes of silence, and then I got out and I was like, okay, now I have a bit of energy again to continue this party. But yeah, it was like a
That
lot.
was a marathon. That was
Yeah,
seriously Atari. Are you ever gonna let them have commercial breaks next time?
hey, don't put this on me. I was marathoning with everybody else and doing the technicals as well. I, I wish I had that moment. I went to inside and I sat in the furthest booth that I could, just to like decompress. Had the biggest headache just on the left side of my head, and then Jamie sat down, and me and him he understood. He didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. We were just sitting in silence, and I'm like, I'm like, thank you, Jamie. And he's like, I get it, man, I get it. And it was awesome. Yeah,
On the way to the after party, y'all, Atari, we're in the elevator, right? And I gotta look over to Atari, and Atari's like, but I can see he's tired, right? Like he's running on a different time zone right now. I'm like, bro, don't you do it. I'll see you in the fucking hotel room in just a minute. Don't you do it. And yeah, shout out Atari, shout out Netta. And I don't know, like, it was a lot of fun, y'all. The juice, the sauce isn't. There's no secret. I guess that's what it is. It's just you put in the work. Shout out.
Bobby. All right. Sorry for making you wait there. I had to hear about that cake cutting process. I pinned the picture of you and Beeple. If you swipe over one to the right, you'll see it. Incredible twinsies situation for you two. Did you plan it or was it spontaneous?
Okay, I knew there was a non-zero chance that he would be there, so that was completely planned. I was like, all right, I'm gonna put something together, and I'm gonna look just like him, and I'm gonna like give him a laugh, and just that'll be my moment to like meet him. And he couldn't like. It took like 5 minutes to get a photo with him because he could not stop laughing. It was a one-of-one moment for sure. I had I had a little thimble with me, so I put it on the finger.
I'm looking. I just zoomed in on. I had missed that. I just zoomed in on the photo. I was looking at as you're telling me this and dying over here. And I zoom in. I see you have a thimble on your finger. That's amazing. But just like the fact that you had like the almost exact same zip up sweater vest. Like, had you seen him wear that same one like in other pictures? Is that why you went with it? Like, how did you predict it so accurately?
That was pure chance. I was like, all right, I know this is the most common. Like, this one looks like it could be Beeple. I had a couple other sweaters. I like just got lucky, honestly. I went with a pretty simple look. We almost matched even like the pant colors. It was pretty hilarious. It was great, and meeting
Impressive.
everybody was so fun.
I give people shit every time I see him, just because I'm like, bro, you got all that money and you still wear the same fucking clothes every time. Again, people, fucking again, man. All right, I get it. Respect, bro. Respect.
Bro, Bobby, you successfully predicted the same outfit as Beeple, wore it, and yet I'm guessing you didn't make Beeple take 45 minutes to draw all over it like A-Bomb did. Is that true?
I did not. I should have gotten him to sign the thimble. That could have been the one-of-one Beeple thimble symbol. I don't know. That would have been a fun idea. But I just was happy to meet everybody. I got to give Diamond a huge hug. Got to meet Atari and maybe Modest, Avon, like so many other people. I can't go down the list and name everyone, but that was my first 10KTF live event, and that meant the world to me. This community is unreal, and just happy to be here and going to continue spreading the word of Wagmi-san and just getting to know people better. So like, shout out to everybody here.
I love it. And by the way, Bobby is the host of our Friday 10KTF space, Rise with Wagmi-san, him and Polaris. We'll talk about that at the end here, but make sure to check that out on Fridays. Wow, first event, very cool, Bobby. Come to New York City. A-Bomb's got his hand up, and then we'll get to Modest. Or you two bad reporters can fight it out amongst yourselves. Go for it.
3, 2, 1, go! Ah! Ah! No, I just want to. Yeah, I've come. I guess we do shake theirs a little bit, Diamond Hands and I, huh? I just want to give a mad shout out to Bobby because he's just a legend of just a good energy. And he asked me at the very end, and Nana gave me some stickers as well. And I was like, he's like, you want a sand sound sticker? I was like, fuck yeah, I want some stickers, baby. So he hooked me up, and I was like, bro, I slapped these bad boys on my laptop this morning. So they're looking good. I appreciate you, brother.
Love it. Modest. A-Bomb tried to take the stage away from you. Please go ahead.
Yeah, what do you got, bro? What do you got?
I got 2 stories, right? I got 2.
Yes, I want stories.
First, we have all met now, or those who were there, met Vulgar Beeple, aka the Joker, who is just ridiculous, and he really does sound like Beeple even in real life. He's not modulating his voice, it turns out. And I actually recorded the two of them meeting. And so I have like this 45-second clip of them meeting each other. And Joker goes, yeah, I'm Vulgar Beeple. And he goes, and Beeple goes, yeah, what the hell is that? Or whatever he does. And he's like, what the hell does that mean? Like, I'm vulgar. And we're like, no, you're not. Trust me. Like, the crassness you think you are is not this guy. And so that's why if you go to Joker, there's a tweet he did where it's a picture of the two of them and Beeple was covering his mouth. And that's why he was covering his mouth, because he's next to someone who's supposed to be the vulgar version of him. And that was pretty dope. And then my other story was to say, Bobby, yeah, it was so incredible meeting you and your lovely girlfriend. she was hilarious, and she got to tell me about what it means to do a Kentucky goodbye, which apparently is when you say politely goodbye to every single person there, which I was not familiar with because I roll an Irish goodbye, which is where you disappear when you're last.
Represent the Irish goodbyes over here as well. It's the move. But for people better than us, wow, the Kentucky goodbye sounds tedious but very polite. I'm impressed and will never do it. Atari, you look like you want to chime in here on what these reporters were talking about. Go ahead.
I was going to offer a few more stories, but if anybody wants to stay on the
I want
the
stories.
We have
specifics.
also to give word to Brandon, as he has been there for a while.
Oh shit! What up, Brandon? Yeah, Brandon, why don't you go first, and I'll go after you.
Oh, Brandon, I literally
No,
didn't even see you, Fred. I'm so sorry. I'm doing terrible. Please go ahead.
dude, it's all good. I'm actually loving everybody's stories, and I get to live vicariously through these stories when I attend these events. I typically will bring my camera with me, and I just enjoy shooting the moments. And like, I kind of heard through some like murmuring that like I was doxing people or something like that. I definitely wasn't doing that. I mean, anybody that I shoot, I typically know, or I know who they are in the community. And of course, like anybody that doesn't want to be photographed, like I will totally respect that, and I just
Was that
don't shoot
Lenny,
that.
bro? Was that Lenny? If it was, I'll do something for you.
You know, I don't know. He was kind of hanging close to the NTEC spokesperson, though, so I was feeling a little vibed out. I'm not gonna lie, but I do think it might be worth having a couple words with him, because I'm there doing it for the love.
Yeah, bro.
So
Yeah. We need to hold some.
Wait, did
some
anyone
space
meet Chill
for you
Chad?
there.
Was Chill Chad there?
Chill Chat was definitely there in what Essence, right? Like at one point, I was hanging out with A-Bomb and his goodies, and his fiance looks at me and she's like, "Wait, how many are you gonna have? Wait, don't you know how strong that is?" And I was like, "Oh, that."
Wait, you were looking at A-Bomb's goodies? Wait, you got to fill me in here. What's going on?
Edibles,
Oh, okay.
really strong edibles. So I'm gonna get up and
not our A-Bomb.
yeah,
I don't believe it.
yeah. They were good. They were good. Yeah.
I really don't appreciate all the FOMO. Again, these stories are all amazing. Like, I can't take it. Brandon, did you allow yourself to be in a photo at any point? I remember at the World of Women event, we were like begging you, like, please stop like working and taking photos of all of us and get in a photo. Did you finally agree to be in a photo?
dude, what's crazy is like I don't think I got a photo. Actually, you know what? Kid A was being a legend and sniping me while I was shooting, and I didn't know that. So shout out to Kid A for doing that. But yeah, like he got some photos of me in action, which I'm like eternally grateful for. But yeah, it's just I can't think of any photos that were captured of me. There was a photographer there. Dude looked way more professional than I was, for sure. Definitely looked contracted and official. But needless to say, I don't think I got any photo shot of me. But again, like I have a choice, right? I don't have to bring my camera with me. I know what I'm doing when I bring it. I know what I'm signing up for. But like it's one of those things whenever you look through your camera roll and you look at like that moment, you're like, oh damn. Like a lot of them are candid. Like I got people opening up the Kagami for the first time in the alley. You know, like there's like moments that I just capture, and they're
Wait,
not
have you put that out yet?
no, like
Okay,
I'm editing.
gotcha.
Like I go through these photos, I edit, I shoot a lot of photos, and then I color grade. Like there's a process, and like when I get into that, like it's a process that I go through. So like there's just like moments like that where like I'm like, damn, dude, like that's why I bring my camera, because like that's also his moment as much as it is me capturing it. And I really love to share the photography with people so they have like that kind of like recollection of like, oh shit, like I was doing that. Like I shot the shopkeepers behind the counters scrambling to get everybody's bags and whatnot. And like, you know, they'll one day see that and like remember that and be like, oh damn, like, you know, like reprocessing like what they were going through in that moment. Like that's why I love photography and that's why I do it. So yeah, I just wanted to share like just like this experience overall. Like, yeah, there was some like feedback I heard to just what Modest was saying. Like people were kind of like underwhelmed by the event. People were underwhelmed by the Kagami art. Like I knew that was going to happen regardless, but I think they're not really seeing the forest for the trees. You know what I mean? Like they're not seeing like what the whole purpose is.
Yes.
I don't need to have an entire like design set for me to be like 10 KTF is dope. Dude, take me to freaking Pizza Hut, bro. Let us talk about pineapple pizzas for a minute. That's all I need with my squad, and I'm having a great day. So yeah, thanks so much for giving me time and space up here. I love you guys so much. Seriously, it's so amazing to be a part of this
Bro,
community.
we talked about you bringing your camera and like what it means to me, even, you know, like some of my favorite photos from New York, man. Like you hit me in the DMs with them shits, and like I fucking love that shit, man. Like it's little peaks. We know the team always has their photographers there, so like people are being filmed either way. Like so, bro, I don't want you feeling some type of way about any of that. Like, bro, I love it. Like, I appreciate it. It gives me views into the moments that I wouldn't have had otherwise, and the people shit's cool too. But like I know that you take so many photos of us as a community too, and that shit means a lot, man. So I just want to say thank you. Like
Dude,
please
no,
don't
thank you.
stress, man. Like I fucking love you. I really
I know
appreciate it.
it's a beautiful thing. I appreciate it, and like you know what I love about it, the contracted photographers, they don't know who's who. So like I kind of have that upper hand where I'm like I know the people that I want to shoot because they're my friends, but also like really central to the community. So yeah, no, I appreciate it so much, and you better believe I'm gonna keep on doing it.
Yeah, Brennan, that was my favorite thing that you said that night, where you were like, yeah, there's contracted ones, and they're capturing it, but it's like the soul, like you're really capturing the soul of all of this, which is awesome. Keep doing you, man.
Cannot
We
wait to see
appreciate
those.
you so much. Yeah, can't wait to see everything that you come up with photos and videos. You're awesome, and yeah, eternally grateful for you and Maggie and the New Tokyo Rumors team. Like you guys are fucking awesome. Appreciate you guys.
A-Bomb, did you want to jump in on that?
I did, man. Yeah,
Please do.
so I have friends that are bombers, not like they blow up stuff, they do graffiti art. So one of the things they do, and it just hit my head, was that, bro, you need to create a fucking collage book, bro, and sell that, man, of all these epic moments that you have. And also just go tell Figgy, like, bro, I got all these magical moments. Like, you wanna slide my DMs and start buying some of these for the documentary y'all are making, let me know. But bro, if you made a book like that and knowing just where 10KTF is even going, and you have these literally iconic moments that people down the line, like that's, if we think about it, that's the same exact thing that we knew just dropped with the Kagami, isn't it? Season 1. This is what we did on season 1, y'all. Here you go. You get to relive it, bro. Drop that, man. That's sick. I love you, Brandon.
Atari, did you just take like a 10-day Yale business course? Because your money-making ideas are flowing on the spaces today. Starting with your one of one, that's gonna make you. When you sell that one of one, A-Bomb, can you buy like the Grailed mansion that we can just come drop by at and hang out?
Funny enough, baby, that's what the plans are. Tarantula Falcon and I, we're getting married this year. We're getting plans for a house. So, we might just have a little something in the future for some of the grails to come. I don't know if it's going to be a Brensois mansion on the beach or per se, but we'll try to work something out.
Shout out to Brensois for letting Miss Modest and I crash there. For the record, that was perfect. And I get it because it's like an hour away from downtown LA, but we really need to get the crew to come down there one time. Like it's a 4-story house, y'all.
Are you inviting me to Brentsoir's
He's
mansion?
invited.
Because I'm
No,
in.
he's invited multiple times. They asked me, we're like, do you want to come out? And they're like, oh, it's so far away, and I'm in downtown LA. And I was like, no, I get it, but we got to set something because his space is literally on the beach. And I know people like to say that, but then you walk a block, like it's on the beach. Like this dude is clearly legit. Also, he's a bachelor still. How is that possible? Like how, right? Like I feel like this guy should have been cuffed a long time ago. Like can we do like we really do need to do like we can collaborate like a bachelor series for our Moonbird boy.
Bro,
The first
he is
the
such a
Web3
he's a
bachelor.
handsome guy.
hunk.
Dude,
Yeah, man. Him and Gucci both. Absolute just like I tell them both, man. Y'all are just, oh my goodness. Y'all are just so fly. What's going on?
Did I just hear a Bachelors in Paradise Web3 episode's about
That's
to start?
I'm down. Like we got Bonsai Nate. He's tall as fuck. Women love that. He's also really smart. Sounds great. He's a Web3 creator. I'm telling you, we actually can I guess we could do like a Wagmi-san calendar instead. We can make a fundraiser for it. I don't know, y'all. I'm just saying.
I like Modest writing the OkCupid profiles for everybody. But so far you've only I think listed dudes. We might need to expand the pool
Me and
here.
Hideaki are already a match, y'all. Back up.
That's true.
Back up
That's
real
true.
quick.
That I mean, you've been the forever match since day one, as has been well documented on here. But yeah, I think the Web3 dating reality show is really shaping up
Here we go.
here.
We can have the Bachelorette, because you're right. I haven't named one. We'll just have one, right? Like we'll have a bunch of eligible Web3 bachelors, and the Bachelorette can be Win Moon. And the
Perfect.
entire point of the
Yes.
show is really not to set them up, but to give exposure to our friends who are eligible bachelors.
Dude,
Bro,
we've got
this
some
is
ideas.
Wen
fire.
We
Moon.
got some
Some people might be
ideas.
throwing it all away for Wen Moon. We'll see. Tari, go ahead.
I was going to jump back to the story, a couple of stories that I had earlier. Um, one was like a combined moment, but this is just before we went live. Maybe it was saying it. We had the adrenaline pumping, and like some of the technicals were not behaving as we wanted, and we were fairly close to going live. It all got worked out, obviously, but shortly after that, Figgy came by, and it was just such a calming moment. He was like, "Hey guys, how are you feeling?" And we're all like a little nervous, excited, and whatever. He's like, "Look, you guys are gonna do amazing. You have a bunch of people outside that love you, that are here for you, that want to see you win, and you guys are gonna absolutely crush it. So just be yourselves and have fun." And it was such to hear it from Figgy. It was such a grounding, like moment, and like, man, Figgy has this calming presence when it comes to production where it's like, I mean, this dude has obviously done a bunch of shit like in production where I'm sure he's been sweating when he was younger, and he just understands that. Okay, now he's like, I'm gonna go speak to the talent and like just give them exactly what they need to hear. It's like a coach just telling you, "Yo, y'all are gonna be amazing." So that was awesome. And then one more with Vicky where he came by. Uh, Again, right at the exact moment we needed him with 3 water bottles, um, and like peeked on camera, came in front and handed it to us because he knew that it was an Easter egg for everybody at home. But literally, when he gave me the water and I opened it and I drank it, I was like, "Whoa, that was exactly what I needed." I didn't realize that I was so thirsty. So like, Figgy's awesome. I love him. He's incredible. Just an awesome guy, and yeah.
He's like a freaking oracle. Like every time I don't know, the dude is like 10 levels deep, but he's always like right there present with you in the moment. But he's got 9711 things going on. And like, dude, I don't know how he does it. Like seriously, the dude is a freaking savant. Like t-
He's a
I'm
beast,
impressed.
and he's doing it all for Yuga now too, right? I mean, like it's not like his job has gotten easier.
Yeah, at one
So
point,
amazing. Go ahead,
like
Atari.
at one point, like I mentioned, there was some stuff that wasn't working, and he just comes by and like drops like a device, and just very calmly says, "Try that." And like we try it, and like 30 seconds later, everything is fine, and there's no more panic. And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here? Like this dude is just he just knows everything. Like I don't even know where he pulled that out of. And he's like, "Yeah, I got the thing right here. Give me 1 sec." Goes there, comes back, plugs it in, and everything's Gucci. And we're like okay, like we're set. Awesome.
So cool to see like the team supporting you guys like in that moment and like working with you to put that production on.
Yeah.
So
Can
cool.
I can I just say one word on that? I'm sure
Sure
maybe
can.
I may have things to say there, but I think this was a peak experience working with the team in planning all of this and working with them and collaborating with them. They are some of the most supportive people. They like are so open to ideas, and really just like I felt like there was so much support behind us from them that like no matter what happens we're going to be okay. It was a feeling of just, hey, you just need to show up and do your job, and like no matter what happens they are thinking about it and working on contingencies. They are making sure that we're okay. Like even just a little thing with Figgy with the water, right? It's like it was a little fun moment, but it was genuinely needed because we were like an hour in and just staying on and speaking and in front of these bright lights. So it's all like these little and big things, and then like Trevor on the camera, just with his directing skills, just everybody showed up. Shopkeeper Juri and Bam Bam and Hideaki, they were just there for us and to support us and to make it the best show possible. And so, like, we love them like eternally. We're so grateful for this opportunity and so thankful to work with like such a superpower team, because that's what it felt like, and we felt it.
Wow. Yes. I mean, what other like incredible team is going to be working with community members on something like that? It was great. Man. All right, we got to wrap up in a couple here, but if you guys got any more stories that you're holding back, you're not quite sure if you want to tell it or not to the group, please, now's your time.
I'll just say this.
Get it out there. A-Bomb, I see you down there. Go ahead,
We
Diamond.
didn't quite smoke a pound, but we had a good time. All right. Got to kick it with some of the homies, low key. That was awesome. Just, yeah, some of the conversations. Y'all seeing Mitty and like, he was wearing this clean ass Stetson that just, oh my goodness. It's hard to, if you know Mitty, he's always rocking this like, yeah, like a b-boy style hat. It's like they're fucking awesome. I don't even know where he finds them. But then like he rocked this like cleaned up, y'all. And I don't know, just meeting everybody was awesome. General, I miss you. Can't wait to see you at the next one. And yeah, just getting it. I don't know, y'all. It's a vibe. Gucci, you gorgeous motherfucker. I see you down there in the audience. How you doing, sweetness? Good to see you. But yeah, just I don't know. It's every event I get to go to, the vibes, like hearing Bobby say it earlier. Like I've never been to one of these events before, but like you get to know what it is, and then like Keegan and V Dizzle, you know, like there's just like this crew that Tails, Wilson, like this crew that just I mean. And we make it when we can, and we always FOMO when we can't be there, like I say. But there'll be events I can't make either. But it's just that's part of the juice, man. Part of the sauce. This is really immersive. It's not just stuff we do online,
Diamond, have you booked your flight to New York yet?
No, I have not booked my flight. I don't know what's going on yet there. Hopefully we'll get some word from the team on whether or not there'll be an event out there. I don't think with this one going down in LA, I don't think there's anything going on at NFT LA, but we'll have to take a peek forward and see what the team says as far as NFT NYC. But every 10K event I'm trying to get to. Right now, the next one on the horizon is that Beeple event, though. And if I'm trying to get Beeple, I don't know if that'll be at the right location to get the signature I'm looking for. But at least if I can get out there, I definitely want to be there for sure.
I was going to say one quick thing. Captain Trippy, I just saw this message from an hour ago. Diamond, this is under your message for the We Knew or the 10KTF tweet. Cap said, y'all did an amazing job, although my favorite part of the show was Atara telling you 20 times it's a family-friendly show and you not realizing you were saying fuck every fifth word. I said it so many times on that. I'm like, I know. I was like, I just want to remind everybody this is a family-friendly show.
Hey.
That happens so often. Oh my god.
At the end of the night, I think I even I made it like a quick apology, and I was like, you know what, fuck it, y'all. It's been a great fucking night. Y'all take care. I just at that point.
You know what,
man.
At that point, it was midnight on the East Coast, and I'm like, okay, all the kids are asleep now that could be watching, because I know my sister and my nephews and niece, and they're young. And so they're watching, and so
my bad.
It's actually out.
No. I'll try to do better.
Okay,
I'll try to be more conscious. But yeah, no, I just I'm a DJ, but yeah, for those big events in the future, I'll definitely try to be more conscious. My bad.
I think no, and I don't mean to like make anybody feel bad, but this was Alf, you shared an image a while back, and I shared this on Discord as well, where you took a photo of the damn show on your TV, and like one of your kids was nearby, and that has stuck with me for quite a while, because I'm like, oh yeah, like we have parents with little kids, and they're gonna want to watch this show, any of the live streams at some point, and it's not like a Twitter space where you kind of put it up on a TV, and so that's something that I've always kept in the back of my mind, and then I sent my link to my family as well. So I was like, family friendly show, guys, family friendly.
We appreciate it. I mean, Come on, real DJs know to turn down the volume a little bit when Diamond Hand steps up to the mic, just in case. Just in case. No, Nana, before we close out, Nana just came up here, so I want to get him up here. What's up, my friend? Were you in LA with everyone
Yeah,
else?
man. Thank you. Thanks for having me up, man. I'm dying over here listening to all these stories. I'm fucking loving it. So good to meet so many of you, and also just like being able to connect with people who weren't able to make it there, and just kind of seeing that activity was pretty awesome. Just in general, it's kind of crazy. Like first walking up to the venue, and then you're like, what is this, like an alley? And like Kid A, you kind of put it out there like in that section. It's like, oh shit, that is kind of like the back alley. But man, just from fucking waiting to get in and meeting people to getting your name badge, and then like as you're walking in, you see all these like vintage denim jackets with New Tokyo Electric Company embroidered on them with the mintage jump off. And then you look to your left, and then it's freaking the damn show behind these lights and cameras. It's like, yo, first of all, damn, y'all just, you were always on. And I salute to y'all, man. You really, really made it happen. And I know it was in the spirit and light for everyone being able to tune in and get to experience this. So like, shout out to y'all. Y'all really, really showed up. And I can't, it's really inspiring and amazing to kind of see them at work. And that's why I also respect it. Like, oh, they at it. So I didn't want to jump in and, stop you guys in your tracks, but I'm really happy we got to, all link up afterwards as well.
Bro,
Also,
I wanted to jump off the stream and come and say it to Baron. Yeah, when like Baron, I literally I was like, yo,
it
what's
was
up?
his
I like
birthday, shout out Baron, it was his
jumped off
birthday.
him. Yeah, jumped off him. What up, Baron? Like I kept looking over to the left, like all the homies are rolling by, and I'm like, but we're doing the thing, keeping the balance and just keeping it rolling. But I mean, that's what it's all about, Nana. You're fucking awesome, man. I was
Oh man,
blessed to be able to spend some time for real, man.
same. And, just along with meeting like many of you, which I know like it's going to be impossible to name everyone, but because there's so many of us that I was able to meet for the first time or see again, which was amazing. But also shout out to the shopkeepers. They were always on as well. Like they put on the event. A lot of them looked real corporate, but some of them looked pretty damn fly. And did it right. And like the NTEC spokesperson, dude, he was legit, dude. Because it almost looked like, oh, you could tell they worked here. But my kind of like one of my highlights as well, speaking of shopkeepers, was I told Diamond last damn show stream, and I was like, oh shit, I didn't know if it was like Atari or the damn show that was playing the song, or if it was Midori. And it was playing my brother's music, my brother's song. I was like, oh shit. I reached out to Diamond, and I was just like, yo, was that damn show? Was that Midori? Because I was listening to the 10KTF stream via the damn show, so I could hear you both. And so I had to ask Hideaki. I was like, is Shopkeeper Midori here? I know it's kind of weird for me to ask. And I got to meet Shopkeeper Midori, which was super sick. I'd never met her, got to, get insight on her music and her taste and who she is. And I thought, it's really dope to meet like genuine people who are doing dope things, and who's also kind of living their dreams, you know what I'm saying? So I love to see it, and I really appreciate everyone that really helped put it on for someone else in some sort of way, because I think it was felt. But yeah, man, really, really blessed to meet y'all.
Man, again, I started this spaces saying, let's try to cure my FOMO here by recapping me, and just every single story just adds to the FOMO for all of us who weren't there. But no, seriously, thank you guys all so much for sharing these stories, because it's all we have right now until the next IRL event. For those of us who didn't go, man, it sounds like just the bonds, the hang times, man. I'm super jealous. Um, it's about 4:20. We got to wrap this up in a sec here.
Yes, we
But
do.
before we do that, before we do that, maybe if you have the energy left from your LA trip to drop on us all of the great community stuff we have from other 10K TFers this week, would you please?
Yes, yes, I still have the energy, but for this, I always have the energy. So, yeah, let's see what we have going this week in the 10KTF community. So, on Monday, I have to be honest, we haven't recorded yet, so we see what happens. But yeah, tomorrow
It's
we're
okay.
gonna
You were
come
live for
up.
3 hours.
Oh
It's okay.
We're gonna,
shit!
It's
Yeah, I
okay.
forgot. We
yeah,
got to
we're gonna
record an
record an
episode. Oh no!
episode.
Highlights episode. Just
I
do
was
like a
gonna take.
recap. Just
I
play
was
Recap.
gonna
whatever you
take a
did and
nap.
tell you guys what you want to. Just like comment over it, right? You know, like when
Oh man.
directors
A
watch the video,
commentary track.
do the
Yeah.
yeah, like the commentary track.
That'll be
That's your show,
fun.
you guys.
That'll
It's
be
easy.
fun.
Actually, I
That's
really
a
like
great
that,
idea,
Modest.
Modest.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
I really like that.
Modest.
Actually,
Thank
we
you.
might actually just end up doing that.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
high as
And
That
fuck.
would be. I will watch the whole 3 hours again if you guys do that. Uh,
Well, for those of us who didn't see it, like I wanted to watch, but I was like, wait, I'll wait. I'll wait like till tomorrow if there's gonna be commentary because I would love to hear what you guys were thinking and how you were feeling. Like I feel like that adds to it pretty well.
wow, that's great. Thank
That's
you.
a
that's a
great.
great
That's
idea.
honestly a fucking great
uh,
idea. We can swear it's a Twitter space. It's a fucking great idea. I'm down for
Hey,
it's a
that.
great idea. Go, Diamond, go.
I just clicked my. I'm high, y'all. I clicked my mute mic button so many times right there. All right, I was gonna say teamwork makes the fucking dream work, and that's what it's all about, y'all. Like just being there that night, right? Like that's another moment I had. Like being able to like construct a Thursday with the team, right? Like seeing like I know how hard each every one of our fucking community members work. Even if you're not doing a show, you're in the Discord, you're paying attention to all the speculation, right? So like I got to meet Nunk and like Nunk and his wife and like it was they're fucking just absolutely amazing people and it was just an incredible moment, but you know it's always so important to like take that time and like hey, thank you for the time that you know that we get to spend, you know, because it takes you from other places too, right? But we're all dedicated true fans and like being able to just see that depth of co-creation with the team, that this is what the future looks like, y'all. This is what Web3. I mean, I'm telling you, there's going to be some incredible shit coming through the pipeline. I just, yeah, like I said, I was thinking, you know, in 5 years, us as a community are gonna look back. No, in 5 years, everyone in the space is gonna look back. There's not that many of us here, so we just got to keep on building and keep working together and creating the future that we want to be in Web3, right? That's what this is all about. We have the power, y'all. We can't all make it unless we all make it together. So let's fucking go.
Let's go. Maybe. Okay.
Okay, let's
So
go.
Modest willed into existence a damn show highlight
Commentary.
slash director commentary
Yeah.
episode for tomorrow. All right. What we got going on Tuesday?
So we will try to make that happen. Thank you, Modest. I see that people would like something like that, so we will try our best. Then on Tuesday, as always, we have Teaching Tuesday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with Keegan. And if I wasn't too drunk, I think I said yes to be a guest. So I think I'm gonna be there with Keegan this week. But anyway, either way, listen to Teaching Tuesday every Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have Speculation Alley. They drop a video, usually in the morning, and then there is a Twitter space in the evening at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Don't miss it. A lot of speculation, as always, with the A-Bomb and Crypto Dilly. Then on Thursday, we have the Dam live. We have our live stream, usually at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. And immediately after that, at 4 p.m. Pacific, we got the Twitter space with the worst reporters, A Bomb and Modest, which is 10K TFM. Don't miss that as well. On Friday, we have Bobby and Polaris with their space Rise with Wagmi-san at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. On Saturday, we all go touch grass, and I'll see you next week on Sunday with Alfalfa, Diamond Hands, me, obviously, and DJ Atare here at New Tokyo News, which is at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I would just like to remind everyone that we have also websites. Sorry if I completely forgot to mention them last week. but our website that with guides, info, whatever you need about 10KTF are and news as well are newtokyomumors.com, 10KTF.WTF, and don't forget the Rare Boy app if you want to check what your level 1 items craft. So yeah, I think that's all. Thank
Maybe
you.
could
Wow.
we get you maybe to record that for us? Because I'm not gonna lie, we suck. And I would love to have just been like, and it's time to play the minute and a half that was really good. Here we go. Maybe he's gonna give it away.
Well, the space is recorded. Yes, thank you, maybe, despite your LA travels, for drumming up enough energy to nail that community spotlight. It got me pumped for the spaces coming up this week. DJ Atari, are you able to cue up the old "Pump It Up" song? I'm requesting extra bass if possible. But go ahead, Modest, while we're waiting for that.
Yeah, wait. Before you guys do that, I know I'm terrible. I realized, and I wanted to say at the very end, just thank you to all of you. Maybe brought up a point at the end about how it was really cool they let me cut the cake earlier, and I was like, yeah, I need to know. Like, I wasn't here from the very beginning, but I am an uber effing nerd who anyone meets knows that, and this community has just kind of taken me in wholeheartedly and accepted me. It's almost been a year now, but I don't know. So it was a really cool moment, and I am not only grateful for that, but grateful for all of you guys. And I don't think things like that happen if it isn't for people like all of y'all, like, I don't know, just accepting me and letting me be my weird, quirky self. So I know, sorry, you wanted to end. I didn't mean to off, but I was like, wait, shit, I gotta.
No, thank you. Thank you. Very, very nice of you to say. Appreciate it, Modest. Well, in 10KTF lore, you're the man with the knife cutting the cake for all time now, as recorded live on the damn show. Can't wait to see what the commentary track says about that tomorrow, right, Modest?
It's probably Atari being like, oh, and this is where he was an effing idiot. And I set him up with a softball, and he doesn't know what to say because he's dumb. And it's like, yep, you got me. Yep.
All right, with that, let's pump it up on our way out. I just wish you guys all the best week this week. Thursday is going to be here before you know it. And we'll see you next time.
Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
Let's see those claps.
Pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up. Don't you know, pump it up.
That bass line plays